What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of E&C Question Reflection, where you learn truth, knowledge, and understanding. Before we get started, I want to go ahead and remind you that if you have not done so already, subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you hit the notification bell and select all. Like this video, share this video, and comment if you feel like you need to. Today, we're going to be talking about beauty. Yep, we're going to be talking about beauty. I know that y'all have heard it before, beauty is vain. You done heard somebody say, oh, she's so pretty, but you know, beauty is vain. Do you know what they're talking about? A lot of people don't. A lot of people just hear it and they're just like, oh, beauty is vain. Okay, whatever. Beauty means beauty, you know, appearance, whether it's inner or outer, but vain means useless. Vain means useless. So you can be, anything can be vain if it's useless. So when people say beauty is vain, they're saying that beauty itself is useless. Outer beauty is useless. Now, I ain't hating on nobody that has outer beauty. None whatsoever. There's a lot of very, very pretty girls out in the world. But it doesn't do anything for you but attract people. It doesn't do anything for you but make people look at you. My husband always say, if you've seen one beautiful girl with outer beauty, you've seen them all. What a man wants to look at is he wants to look at a woman who has inner beauty. Because inner beauty can't be stripped of you. Inner beauty, you either have it or you don't. You might have to work for it. But inner beauty is something that deals with qualities. Who you are as a person. Are you kind? Are you sweet? Are you respectable? Are you decent? Do you have good moral standards? I know that I hear a lot of men say that makeup is the devil. Makeup is the devil. So many men have been tricked by women who wear makeup because it's easy to cover flaws in outer beauty. It's easy to cover it up. When it comes to inner beauty, you might be able to fake that maybe a week or two, but it's going to come out. Your inner beauty is going to come out. So beauty is completely vain. Outer beauty is like having a car that's really, really nice. It's a really nice vehicle. But as soon as you go to crank it up, it don't crank. It don't do nothing. It does not benefit you at all. It frustrates you because you can't crank it, or it makes those click, 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 or it's useless. Outer beauty is useless. So today we're going to be talking about that. Ladies, I know that y'all are very stuck on your outer beauty, and especially with women nowadays. Men more or less, their outer beauty comes from what they got on. Their outer beauty comes from, you know, the clothes they choose to put on. But it still don't mean anything, because as soon as you take it off, your body's gonna be exposed. Outer beauty means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. It means you got nice skin, or you don't have bumps all over your face. You take good care. You might have good hygiene, or in some cases, you know how to apply makeup really good. Okay. What is that though? How do you handle your friends? Do you deal with your friends a certain way? Are you mean and hateful to your friends? Because that beauty ain't gonna do nothing. How many people have actually looked and seen a woman or a man who is beautiful on the outside, or they fine as all get out, but they disrespectful? They don't treat people right. You'll see them in public, and they'll be dealing with a waiter, and they just treat that person like they're just so beneath them. They act so superior. You get girls that think that men are obligated to date them or obligated to pick them because they're beautiful. Beauty don't mean anything. You are blessed with outer beauty, great. Learn how to be sweet. Learn how to be nice. Learn how to be gentle. Because I know a couple of very, very outer beauty women that are very beautiful, but their attitudes make them very, very, very ugly. Very ugly. I can't stand being around them. It's just disgusting. Like, it's just how they act is just disgusting. They want to be, it's like their face don't match their attitude. Like, you'll have some people that be like, their head don't match their body. It'd be the same thing with inner beauty. Their outer beauty doesn't match their inner beauty because it's fake. They done made it up. I remember when a couple years back, when makeup first started coming out, there was a lady that she contoured her son's face to look like Drake. And I mean, she did a really good job too. He looked just like Drake. He wasn't Drake though. He wasn't anybody else but a child, but she had painted his face. So these girls, they go around and they paint in their face and they doing all this really good job in their makeup, but cross them if you want to and they will cuss you out. They'll cuss you from here to down the street. Their body language, they'll be flaring and acting all kind of different crazy ways. That is not cute. It doesn't make them beautiful at all. It actually makes them really ugly. And I know a lot of people are sitting there like, why does she got to act like that? She's so pretty. Because they do. They let their outer beauty get the best of them. They let their outer beauty determine whether they have a right to be disrespectful to people. But it doesn't do anything but make them ugly. They ain't cute no more. You meet somebody and they smile. They got a nice, pretty smile, and you go to talking to them and they're nice and stuff, and then they go to seeing somebody they don't like and their whole true colors come out. Then you be like, oh my goodness, what happened to the other person? And I'm not saying whatsoever that women shouldn't, wear makeup. I mean, some women just like to wear makeup. I get that. And I know that there's a lot of women, they might have like rosacea, or they might have like pimples, or bumps, or they might have like freckles or flaws, or whatever that they have going on in their face, and they feel like they need to wear makeup, and that's fine. That's fine. But the thing about it is, it's fine until your inner beauty comes out. And it determines who you really are as a person. You can't just determine how a person is based on how they look. A lot of men fall into that trap. Men, I'm going to go ahead and say this straight to you. Be careful of the women who you see and who you are attracted to by their outer appearance. When me and Eric did the video on judgment, we actually brought that out about how the Bible says to not judge somebody by their outer appearance. Do not be judging people by their outer appearance, because their outer appearance doesn't tell you anything. It might tell you how great they're skilled at doing makeup, or how they care about their hygiene, or that they like to dress good, but it doesn't tell you anything. When them people get older, they might gain weight. They're going to get old and wrinkled. Stuff like that changes. They might get into a fire and get burn up, and their outer beauty is gone. You want the inner person. You want the person who's on the inside. You want the person who you can handle on a regular basis, who you can deal with, who will respect you, who will love you, who will care for you, who will be thoughtful and kind and nice. Not one you ought to be worried about whether she gonna cuss you out today, tomorrow, the next day, whether she gonna belittle you or embarrass you. Them the ones you gotta watch out for. And I'm sorry to tell you, but beauty is very, very, very vain. It's useless. It's great to have. Oh yes, it's very great to have, because you definitely want somebody that looks good, handsome or beautiful. You definitely want somebody. I mean, you don't want to know just anybody. I get that, but you just cannot You just cannot base your entire relationship off of how somebody looks on the outside. Anybody can brush their hair and cut it nice and put makeup on and look pretty. That don't mean anything though. Shoot, anybody can dress up. Look at Halloween. I don't celebrate Halloween, but look at all these people who dress up during Halloween. You'll get some people say it's my favorite time of the year. Yeah, because you get to be whatever you want to be. Don't mean that that's what you are. You can dress up like a doctor all you want to, but you better not go in that surgery room and try to work on nobody. You get sued. You can dress up like a mechanic all you want to. You ain't finna work on my car. And that's what it means to be vain. That's what it means when beauty is useless. It means nothing. So I'm gonna make this one short and to the point. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Be cautious of how you are judging people's outer appearance, because beauty is vain. It doesn't mean anything. It's useless. Vain means useless. Okay? So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and remind y'all again to subscribe to this channel. Go over to YouTube and go to E&C Question Reflection. Subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Like, share, and comment if you feel you need to. Also, make sure that you like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. That way you get all the material that we drop. And with that being said, we're going to catch y'all